Hello, my fam. I'm not mad at it. I don't have any product in my hair today because I have to go get a haircut and color later. So this is what it looks like. It's okay. Hi, everyone. I just had 2 croissants. So good from Costco. That's how we do. To circle back, sorry, my sister just texted me. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I can't put any product in my hair because I'm gonna get my hair cut later. And whatever. Hi, how are you? Lots to talk about today, including Rob Reiner, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, Tyler Perry, and more. But first, thank you for watching. I hope you are having a slower week this week. I hope that work isn't too bad for you all. I'm grateful that people are watching right now. Thank you for spending time with me. If you can, please consider becoming a member of my channel. There are lots of perks that come with that, including a little badge like Susan has, and Jennifer, and Kat Jill, and Be Kind, and Linda, and Rex, and Nan, and everybody else that's a member that's watching. They also get exclusive videos every day. They also get an exclusive live stream every weekday, and they get priority response from me during my Hot Topics shows. I see you all, I appreciate you all, and I'm not here just to have fun. This is my job. So I prioritize comments from members, but the chat is open to everybody, and I truly am so thankful that you are all here. Okay, let's start off with some Gypsy Rose Blanchard, but not a lot, okay? Because yesterday we went a little heavier on Gypsy Rose. This is a little amuse-bouche, as they say. Gypsy Rose Blanchard just celebrated her daughter Aurora's first birthday with a very peculiar choice. If you missed it, the convicted mother schmurderer shared pictures on her social media of her daughter's birthday, and she decided to dress up, Gypsy did, as Miss Rachel. Creepy AF. Let's take a look at these pictures. Frightening. Terrifying, really. I wonder what Miss Rachel thinks of this. This will haunt me. You know she uses that wig for sexy time with Ken. Hey, Jessica. She's repurposing her Demona 2.0 wig. What are some of her other characters? I just remember Demona. What is it? It's Demona and who else? Who are the other ones? Demona's the slave, right? Ruby. Who's the vampire? Candy, Kitty. Who's the vampire? Is there a vampire, or was that just Nick? And those are all the pictures. This party was attended by her bestie, Bree. Allegedly, maybe some of you all have more information. Allegedly, Bree, this is what I heard yesterday on the Talkie Tick. Allegedly, Bree went to the party after her arrest, but then I heard somebody else say that Bree went to the party before her arrest. Bree is Gypsy's best friend and the person that took over her TikTok account. Bree got arrested for meth possession. So it was before. Okay. That's even worse. If it was before, definitely makes me wonder if Gypsy was using. I don't know. I'm still not clear on what exact time frame the party and all of that was, but Gypsy has lost a lot of weight, and some people claim that Ken has issues. Apparently, the whole family has issues. I don't know. I don't know if this is true. I'm not even going to repeat the issues. I went live with a few people last night. One of them was Katie Joy. Some of you might know her, and she made some pretty eye-opening claims. Could be true, could not be true. I don't know. Hey, Shanab. So, happy birthday, Aurora. It's a shame that Gypsy's not on probation anymore because, so there we go. Thanks for the clarification. So the party was after Bree's arrest. It's a shame that Gypsy's not on probation anymore because with that, I would imagine would probably come random testing, right? But I don't know if this is true or not. Maybe you guys know. Like I said, this is just what I heard. Allegedly, Gypsy had CPS called on her this summer. Is that true? And if that is true, then it's my understanding that sometimes a CPS investigation could include random testing. So just saying, it's probably not a bad idea for her to be tested for substances. Okay. All right. I appreciate all of the Gypsy people that follow me or that have followed me recently. I cover all sorts of different things, okay? I know that there are niche creators that just cover one topic. I do lots of different things, including an update on Tyler Perry. I was the first to cover this days ago, and now, yesterday, everybody else started to discuss it. But I've got an update. Over the weekend, I let you know that Tyler Perry got sued by a second accuser, another male actor, who alleged SA against the writer, director, producer. And now Tyler is fighting back with some text messages that this guy sent Tyler Perry as recently as Thanksgiving of 2024. And if you remember what I said at the end of my video talking about this new lawsuit from a lawyer who is also representing the other Tyler Perry accuser, I said to you all, two things can be true at the same time. which is one, I believe these men. I believe that Tyler Perry was inappropriate with them, and they're out for a payday. Both of those things are true. You know, like, not to diminish what happened, but neither of these men were raped. You know, neither of these men were violently assaulted. They had some very inappropriate, wrong, unpleasant things happen to them, according to them, which I believe. But $77 million for that? Come on. Women who are raped or other people that have awful, awful things don't get that. And just, I don't know, it just feels wrong. It feels wrong to me. And now that we're seeing these text messages, it definitely changes my thoughts even more. So, let's read some of these text messages. Thanksgiving of 2024, this guy, Mario Rodriguez. Oh, welcome, Jailbait. That's a funny screen name. Thanksgiving 2024, Mario Rodriguez texted Tyler Perry. Tyler cast him in one of the Medea films, bit part as like a frat guy, and then had some kind of friendly relationship between them. So now Tyler exposed these text messages. Rodriguez referred to Perry as a friend as recently as just 12 months ago. And this guy, the model actor, acknowledged sending these texts. I'll share with you his response in a minute. Quote, "Just know that I love you and I thank you for everything. I appreciate you to the moon," read one of Rodriguez's alleged texts to Perry. "You got my Mexican ass out of a lot of bad places, and I just want to tell you thank you," he told Tyler Perry, Thanksgiving 2024. Years and years after this alleged awfulness happened between the two of them. Rodriguez followed up with two more text messages expressing his appreciation for Perry. Quote, "I can't buy you anything, but I just want to tell you that your boy right here appreciates you more than anything. Straight from my heart, bro. Nothing I wouldn't do for you, man. Anyways, enjoy your time, and I hope I see you again soon." I hope I see you again soon. This money-hungry guy is actively baiting Tyler Perry. He had in the past repeatedly, happily accepted money from Tyler Perry. If this goes to trial and Tyler Perry has enough money to see this through to litigation, to a court, I'm not sure how a jury will vote. I don't know how they will decide the outcome, what it will be. There's more. Rodriguez responded to these texts saying the following. He now alleges, quote, I want to briefly respond to what's being said about me right now. People are pointing to messages where I was polite, grateful, or vulnerable, and trying to use that to discredit me. When someone has influence over your career, your income, your future, you don't feel free. Survivors often stay cordial. They often ask for help when they feel desperate. That doesn't mean abuse didn't happen. Those text messages were sent to Perry at a time when I was especially vulnerable, as can be seen from the context. Continued financial support and access are not inconsistent with abuse. They are often part of the power dynamics that follow it. You were a grown man capable of saying no, and you kept going back for more. You were not in a relationship with him. You were not his boyfriend. You were not his husband. I'm sorry. I'm finding it hard to have some sympathy here. You greedy hoe. And he said more. He continued, in many situations involving exploitation, money can function as a way to manage guilt, avoid conflict, or maintain silence. The existence of financial assistance does not disprove harm. It is entirely consistent with the complex realities survivors face after abuse. The way that this guy is framing it, what he experienced with Tyler Perry was wrong, because I believe him. Wrong, inappropriate, unkind, icky, but comparing himself to a woman or anybody that is experiencing or has gone through like serious abuse, that's just gross, I think. What do you guys think? Perry responded back last Thanksgiving, which is when the text messages were sent. He said, "Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Yep, you've been through it. I'm glad you're doing well. You don't have to give me a thing or pay me a thing. I'm just glad you're good." And then the model actor dude said, "I'm still going through it. But you know me, man. I'm a survivor just like you are. And I'm glad that you're my friend. And I love you, bro. Respectfully." I'm glad that you're my friend and I love you, bro. This guy was playing Tyler Perry. I don't view him as a victim. I view him as a willing participant. How about you? All right, let's move on. But unfortunately, the next part has to be members only mode because my sister texted me letting me know I have a call in 10 minutes. So today's live stream has to be a little bit shorter. I normally do like a 45-minute show or a little bit longer, but today is just 30 minutes. So every weekday I go live for members only. Please consider becoming a member. And if you can't, all good. Later today, like in an hour or so, I will make this part available to everybody else. All right? I'll be back tomorrow and Thursday because I'm crazy. I'm going to be working hard. I'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, going live for members only now. We're still going to be talking Rob Reiner and more, okay? All right. Oh, man, this made me so sad. I debated even talking about it, but I feel it's important to call it out. I think it's important to say, this is wrong, and hopefully putting the media to task. Is that the right expression? Putting the media to task? Calling out the media, putting a flame under the fire of the media's feet. I'm not even going to say which ones, but whatever. The New York Post and the Daily Mail. Not exactly bastions, why can't I not speak today? Bastions of tact? Is that the word bastions? Yeah, bastions. Bastion? Yeah, not exactly bastions of tact, not exactly known for being decent, but it's still so gross. The Daily Mail, the New York Post, and probably other media outlets, those were just the two that I saw, ran pictures of Rob Reiner and Michelle Reiner's children. Just weeks after their parents were brutally murdered. They were stalking these kids, camped out outside of the house that they're staying at, trying to get pictures of them. And they finally got pictures of them on the beach going for a walk. And they blasted all they blasted out all these pictures. It rubbed me the wrong way. Sad. God. Can't even, those poor kids, I can't help but think about them regularly. They must feel like they are in a blur. All right. In other news, let's keep it moving. I don't get that. I mean, I guess we don't have to understand everything. Britney Spears, as I mentioned, celebrated her Christmas with one of her children, with Jaden James. And her other son, Sean Preston, celebrated Christmas in Louisiana with Grandma Lynn and Auntie Jamie Lynn. And Jamie Lynn shared pictures of this. But Britney seemed upset by that. Britney was not happy about it, is how I interpret it. Britney wrote the following. She said, "Merry late Christmas to my beautiful family who have never disrespected me, harmed me, ever done anything completely unacceptable, or caused unbelievable trauma. The kind you can't fix. To my dear, sweet, innocent family, so sorry I was busy this Christmas, but I will definitely show up and surprise you soon. I can't wait. Hello, beautiful Ivy. This upset me, y'all. I love Britney, but this next part, hello, beautiful Ivy. I just want to hold you, my love. Ivy is Jamie Lynn Spears' youngest daughter. And I can't tell, I mean, obviously Britney is being sarcastic, but I would like to believe that this last part, why bring a child into this? Even if you're being sincere in that part, but the rest is sarcastic, it's like, gross. That child didn't do anything to you. But like Britney said herself, you know, she suffered unbelievable trauma from her family, the kind that you can't fix. Sending positive vibes. All right. In other news, I mean, I don't know. I don't have any reason to think she's lying. Marjorie Taylor Greene spoke to the New York Times about her falling out with Donald Trump. And she's got a lot to say about Trump and that Jeffrey fella. She says the Epstein files represent everything wrong with Washington. Rich, powerful elites doing horrible things and getting away with it. And the women are victims. During her interview with the New York Times, Marjorie talked more about the rage Trump inflicted on her after she publicly began advocating for the victims earlier this year. She claims that her last conversation with Trump was an angry phone call that he placed to her Capitol Hill office, where a staffer claimed the entire office could hear the guy in the White House yelling at MGT. Why would you not believe that? These are direct quotes, Nan. She gave an interview. It's not like sources are reporting. I'm all for healthy skepticism, but this is a willing conversation and a participation. And MGT has not come out and said that she was misquoted. So Trump was yelling at her when she confessed confusion about his rage. Trump told her, according to MGT, my friends will get hurt. My friends will get hurt. Well, Trump has responded to MGT's New York Times interview, and the White House, in a comment, is trying to pass it off as petty bitterness. Quote, President Trump remains the undisputed leader of the greatest and fastest growing political movement in American history, the MAGA movement. On the other hand, Congresswoman Greene is quitting on her constituents in the middle of her term and abandoning the consequential fight we're in. We don't have time for her petty bitterness. Interestingly, that's not a denial that he told her, my friends will get hurt. That was not a denial. All right, I have to hop on a call now. I appreciate you. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Have a wonderful day, everybody. If you watched until the end, say water. I don't know. Say water in the comment section. Thoughts on anything? Let's discuss it all. Bye.